Hi everyone, how's everyone doing? So this is a series that I'm doing because if you've watched a video, I don't know if you've seen it, I was talking about this idea of maybe considering becoming a Buddhist. So Buddhism is a philosophy and a religion. It could be called a religion, but really it's about spirituality. It's really a way of life. It's a philosophy and a way of living. It's something that I've been interested in for the last few years, and recently I've been doing more research around it, you know, the virtues of Buddhism, the idea between body and mind, the meditation. I've been doing more of that. There's so many things I've been doing that like I was kind of doing before, but not at this level. And what I want to talk about in this video, because I'm going to do a few different videos about the different virtues, the different concepts in Buddhism, is about this idea of the connection between body and mind, but also the separation of body and mind. So in Buddhism, there's this idea that if you find inner peace because your mind is at peace, then nothing external can affect you. And no matter if you're in pain due to physical pain or whatever's going on with your body, it's separate to what's going on in your mind. And it's too powerful for me to say in one video and for me to break down. So if you want to learn more, go out there and research what's out there. But it's effectively saying that there was a saying in the book that I was reading, and it said you might be physically in a hospital bed or you might be physically in pain, but your mind is free to wander. So it said, you know, when our mind can be, you know, on a beach in another country, our mind can be in telling us that we're doing certain things, or your mind operates completely separately because you're in control of it, but you have the freedom to dream, I suppose it's saying. You have the freedom to believe. It's this whole idea of visualization. You know, before you get to the beach, you're already there, but your body isn't there physically, but your mind is. So what it's trying to say really is that don't allow constraints or limitations on your mind, you know, even if physically you're not somewhere yet. So I suppose the homeless person that's sitting in the street, if they're thinking one day about imagining themselves in a house, that is the thing that's probably going to get them there. So I suppose it also ties in with this law of attraction. If you believe something's possible, it's possible. And I've always thought this anyway, but how they broke it down was just in such a powerful way. And I just want to sort of share that with you guys, that sometimes we're limiting our mind because we're saying, well, I can't do that, I'm too old. I can't do that, I'm not well enough. I can't do that, I'm too tired. But when you say that, you're stopping yourself from, you're kind of putting the shackles on yourself, you're putting the handcuffs on yourself, because your mind can dream, your mind can imagine it. I said that before I've booked holidays, I've imagined myself already being there. Before I got my degree, I imagined myself, you know, at my graduation. I love visualization because I do that nearly every day. I'm always visualizing where I can be, and it's saying really let your mind do that. But the only way your mind is also going to be able to do that is if your mind is at peace. So that's where all the meditation comes in. That's where giving yourself time not to take breaks from like social media, to take breaks from stress, to take breaks from, you know, anything which is agitating you. So yeah, that's kind of me explaining it, not probably in the best way, but I'm going to talk more about the different tenets and the different concepts of Buddhism. Let me know what you guys think. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Thanks for watching. Bye.